Morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about a few things. Excuse the bedhead and the beard and everything, but I kind of just woke up and I just wanted to get this video down real quick. So let's get right into it, shall we? We're only going to be doing a few rundowns to help explain a few things. Not really full in depth, just a few things. The first thing we're going to talk about is charging and prepping. How they technically aren't the same thing, but they still are. For example, if you state that your character is charging up energy, that is different from saying that your character is, for example, throwing a grenade and then waiting a post for the grenade to actually go off. Both count as a one-turn prep or charge. The only difference is one is an item-based type prep, while it's preparation, while the other one is literal energy charging. Now, you can use this technically to get multiple charges, preps off in a turn, unless there's a rule stating otherwise. But normally, if there's no rule that limits prepping and charging, you can pretty much get a lot of preps off in one turn, technically. Like I said, you can charge your energy, throw a grenade, then charge your energy, and then in your next turn the grenade will go off to probably cut off your opponent's posts. But you should be really smart with this, like stating how long it has until the grenade goes off, but never actually stating that it goes off so that it counts as a whole turn prep. There are many ways to use this. I'll explain later in another video, depending on if it gets any votes. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is how to become better at strategy. Now, a lot of people go into fights without an actual strategy, and that's not always a bad thing. Okay, but 90% of the time it's a really bad thing to just go in blindly without any real plan of action. Even if it's just a simple plan, so long as you have even a simple plan, like, I don't know, going in with a shadow clone, that alone would be enough of a small strategy to help get you some information on your opponent before actually putting yourself in danger. Even small strategies like that, at least you have something. I'll be making videos explaining more strategic values and tips and tricks to use to increase your strategy and strategic prowess. Alright, the next one I'll be talking about is how to create a smarter starter. Now, people usually they make starters that are just obscure with their writing, which is pretty nice. I mean, that's a strategy you could use, but ultimately what I'm going to try to be focusing on is not really that, but actually making starters that put your character in a favorable position before the fight even starts. Like, this is not like saying, oh, I'm a lightning user, so I should make it thunderstorm. Like, not that. That's just whatever. That's not even really smart plan. Like, sure, it gives you a small strategic foothold, but it's not really that impactful. For example, if somebody just happened to just appear in the battlefield out in the open through some weird way, it's not really smart, because now you just left yourself exposed, and depending on how flashy you were, you probably just put a big sign on your head that said, please attack me before I even enter the area properly. Like, it's just small things like that will really get you killed, and being smart with how you make your starter and how you have your character position will really give you a foothold, preventing any sort of backlash from your idiocracy of just being out in the open. Things like that. Alright. The last thing will be how time frame kills casuals and saves pros. Now, there's a lot of things that the time frame governs. In fact, it's like 90% of combat. And if you're a melee fighter, it's 99% of combat. But that's besides the point. So, for an example of time frame is, say I attack somebody, alright? And then I jump away. If you're good with time frame, you would be able to manipulate your actions in your reply to where you use the gap between me getting ready to jump and me throwing a weapon to benefit you, to help put me on the back foot, and then you start controlling the fight. And controlling the fight, that's another thing we'll be talking about, but not in the future. I kind of want to get those other 4 points finished first. All right, well, that's all I have. Thanks. I look forward to blah, blah, blah. Take care.